Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining us for part 4 of Busting the Myths of Metaphysics. Hello, Susanna.
Hi, Abram.
So we are all in for a good time. I will hand it over to Susanna, and she will take it away.
Here we go. Human beings are very creative. We're imaginative and expressive. It is in our nature to express ourselves through dance, music, singing, writing, rituals, ceremonies, and storytelling. We have watched the movements of the universe. We have sacrificed other human beings and animals to appease the gods. We have created stories of origin to explain our place in the universe and explain our experiences and how the earth expresses itself. In our metaphysical myth-busting series...
That is hard to say.
It is. It's a mouthful. We are focusing on commercialized spirituality. And where we are today with this commercialized spirituality, and what I'm finding and what Tom is finding is that so many teachers and people who are offering workshops and retreats and so forth are sending a subliminal message that something is wrong with you. And they have a way to fix you. And we are here to say, you don't need to be fixed. So we're going to talk about some of that today.
Stories. There are many stories about the gods, what is wrong with you, fixing you, activating you, balancing you, and all the rest, my friends. Stories. Stories about religious teachings, Jesus the Christ, what he did not do, but basically he did everything because he was a superhuman being. God. Must be God at the front door. Jack is barking at God. Just kidding. If you want to consider God, as I've said in the past, consider nature. Nature is the real God. There have been gods, yes. Gods from other universes, other dimensions. Those who started the human race. Gods. Those are the real gods, my friend. Fix you. The only one who can fix you is you. And there is nothing wrong with you anyway. Everything is right with you. This is all you have to consider. Everything is right with you. Get your mind out of something that might be wrong with you or not quite right, because everything is right with you, just as you are right now. So be just as you are right now. This is all you have to be. This is all you have to do to find your spirituality within. Thank you.
One of the things that I wish for everyone is that you come to a place where you can cross your own bridges and not be dazzled by someone who wants to take you on a fancy walk to a pier that's going to nowhere. So here are some of the things that I found. I'm only going to give you 3 examples of things that I found on the internet on how people hook you and send you those messages. Discover the simple shifts to ignite your destiny. Release patterns of emotional weight in 30 seconds or less. Ways to eradicate or undo your ego.
Wait. Thank you. Ignite yourself. How to ignite yourself? Someone will ignite you. How about that? Would you like someone to ignite you, or would you like to ignite yourself by just believing in yourself? This is all you have to do to ignite yourself. Igniting yourself is just coming alive within yourself, within the experience of what you are. Again, no one will ignite you. The ego, we have things to discuss about the ego in this video. So, Susanna, take it away.
I also came across someone on YouTube, and the person was talking about accepting yourself as you are, which I was glad to hear. And then this person went on to say, then you must work on everything that destroys you. Your ego, your insecurity, your insecurities, and your dark thoughts. Anything you want to say on that?
I think so.
Okay.
Thoughts are thoughts. There are no light thoughts. There are no dark thoughts. There are thoughts. Maybe, if you want to consider a dark thought, would be a thought that something is wrong with you. Then you have to be ignited. You have to be fixed. You need someone to ignite and fix you. Leave your thoughts alone. Your thoughts are just fine as they are, my friends. They are pure. They are expressions of yourself, of your experience of yourself. This is what your thoughts are. Thoughts are found all throughout the universe. The universe is not out to destroy you. It is out to assist you. And as it is out, it is in you, because you are a part of the universe. If you want to rid yourself of your ego, I suggest you don't even try. The ego is your emotional expressiveness. This is what the ego is. People also have spoken about the id, id, a part of the human consciousness which equates to the ego also. People come up with terms and names and categories for everything, even you. Well, I categorize you as a flawed human being. You need to be fixed. I can fix you. Just give me $10, I will fix you within 15 seconds. If you want 30 seconds, that will be $25. To fix yourself, no matter what you are doing, is to think differently about yourself. I've spoken about this before. I will speak about it again quickly right now. Every day, think one new creative thing about yourself. New creative thing about yourself. One new thing every day. Not 2 things, not 10 things. One thing. Change takes time because you believe in time. Change comes about slowly but surely. So look at yourself right now, just the way you are, and realize that really you are not flawed. There is nothing wrong with you. Your ego is fine because it is actually your friend, because your ego is your emotionality. Of course, people have negative emotions from time to time. You need negative energy because you are positive and negative energy. You need to be in the experience of both positive and negative energy. This makes you who, what, and why you are. When you have a negative emotion, one that you do not like, change it. Emotions are energy, just energy, and that means they are all the same. If they are just energy, there is no dividing them, no division between the emotions. They are all the same. So maybe anger, as an example, could be joy. It all depends upon how you look at it. Thank you.
I came across another person who was talking about being a channel, a clear channel, which is so far because he was talking about moving Well, he was saying moving the ego aside. We prefer saying moving yourself aside to be an empty vessel, a clear vessel for energy. So I was good with that so far. Then he went on to say that the inner child and the ego, when you start to evolve spiritually, or you want to become a channel, that the ego and the inner child will sabotage you. Will sabotage your efforts to let a higher truth come through.
Here we go. Thank you.
Thank you.
The inner child, many people speak of, oh, my inner child is telling me, oh, I have an inner child. Oh, I have an inner child. Oh, our inner children are the same. The inner child is nothing more than your innocence. Your innocence. Your innocence will not get, if you are trying to be a channel, if you are a channel, if you would like to be a channel, first of all, you need to be born into being a channel or a medium, like Tom and Susanna. You need to be born into it. The inner child will not get in the way, the ego will not get in the way of your channeling, if this is what you are or would like to be, or have been born into it. Will not get into it. Do yourself a big, big favor. Leave your ego alone. It is not going to sabotage channeling or anything. And just put the idea of the inner child on a shelf for a time. And just think about your innocence, which means your purity. Your innocence is your purity. Be pure, pure in thought, pure in deed, pure in action. Be about love. Be about love. And if you want to be a clear channel, as Tom is, then you need, yes, to set your emotions aside for a time. They will still be your emotions. You will get them back when you are done channeling. It always works that way. Just leave yourself alone, because you are just right the way you are, my friends. Thank you.
The only thing that I might add to that would be that the ego is part of your consciousness.
Absolutely.
And there is no battle with the ego. The ego is not your enemy. It is part of your consciousness, and why would you want to get rid of part of your consciousness?
And since you are consciousness, your ego is a part of you. Why would you want to rid yourself of yourself? Does not make sense to me.
I have a question that somebody asked me.
I will probably have an answer.
All right. And it has to do with mediumship and channeling.
All right.
Do we experience many lifetimes of developing gifts and talents, and at some point in some lifetime somewhere, do we pull the creativity from multiple lives to be the medium, channel, or some other artistry or talent? Or is it more correct to say, as we develop spiritually, that we choose a physical body that has the proper DNA for us to be able to experience being a medium or a channel?
DNA has nothing to do with being a channel or a medium. It is all about choice in between physical lives. You can have 15 past lives, and in all of those 15 past lives, you maybe were very highly creative, and in each life you plotted out a new and different design for that life, and you caused everything to be just perfection for you, and everything worked out to be just nice. In between physical lives, if you are to be a channel, you will, let me put it in very simple terms, you will communicate with who will be your source, the individual whom you will channel. And you and the source will discuss and lay down all of the rules, you will negotiate, let me put it this way, you will both negotiate the best possible outcome. Then when you are born a channel. It takes a few years to realize that you are a channel. The same applies for a medium. But you will begin feeling a bit different from other people. And one day, you will have an experience that will change your life. And that will be channeling or mediumship. So it is best to say that this is life A for you. This is life A. Life B is your next life. In between life A and life B, you will decide as a spirit or an energy essence that you will become a channel or a medium or anything, artist, musician, anything. There is always someone to help you along, a source for you. In between life A and life B, you and the source will negotiate the possible outcome and the best outcome. Keep it simple, my friends. Keep it simple. Thank you.
I don't think I have anything else.
If you don't have anything else, I have just one more thing for everyone. Let us go back to your being flawed. Something is wrong with you. You are flawed. I can tell you need me to ignite you. I can tell just by looking at and feeling your energy. Oh my God, I can feel your energy. It is dark. And you need to be fixed, and I can fix you. There is an old saying among you human beings. If you believe that, I have a bridge for sale for you. I've enjoyed being with you. This has been fun for me, my friends. Susanna, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your day. I love all of you. Keep things simple and know that you are just right the way you are. Nothing needs to be fixed, ignited, changed, altered, or anything else. Thank you.